Potty training is likely on the top of your to-do list when getting a new puppy. It's a necessity if the dog is going to live indoors with your family. But some dog breeds don't make it such an easy task. Training a dog can be difficult for anyone, especially first-time dog owners. Some breeds are certainly more difficult than others. Let's see which 10 breeds of puppies just might turn your living room floor into a swamp, and I'll provide some tips along the way.
You're watching Animal Facts. Number 10.
The Afghan Hound may have better hair than you, and it's likely to make you pull yours out in the potty training process. The Afghan is an independent breed that pretty much does what it wants. They're a member of the Sighthound family of dogs. All of the Sighthound breeds have complex, independent personalities, often compared to those of cats. They have their own ideas about what they want to do and how they want to use their time, even as puppies. Crate training is a reliable method that speeds up the process of puppy training. Keep in mind that a puppy cannot be left alone for more than a few hours before needing to relieve themselves.
Number 9.
Speaking of independent, I'll do what I want personalities, the Jack Russell Terrier definitely fits this description. Jack Russells are known to be a challenging breed in all aspects of training. It's certainly not because the Jack is dumb. They're an intelligent breed and will find a loophole through most any command. Want your Jack to pee outside? You just might find pee on the doormat instead. Because of them, technically it's outside. Jacks, like most dogs, respond well to positive reinforcement and treats. As the trainer, you've got to be embarrassingly enthusiastic about your pup's successes, even at the expense of weird glances from your neighbors.
Number 8.
Dachshunds are adorable with their short legs and long bodies. This cuteness is often a trap for new dog owners who aren't fully aware of the breed's huge personality and stubbornness. In addition to being difficult to potty train, the Dachshund can be a bit vindictive and spiteful. It's not uncommon to find that your Dachshund has peed in your bed, simply because you made him angry or scolded him in a way he finds inappropriate. Angry scolding has little positive effect on a dog. A short no as a marker is sufficient in letting the dog know it has done wrong. Slapping or popping your dog with a rolled up newspaper won't teach your dog to pee outside. If anything, it will just teach your pup not to let you see it peeing, and will sneak off to do its business.
Number 7.
Pugs are outgoing, friendly little dogs with clownish personalities. The pug has definitely mastered the signature head tilt, but potty training is still a bit unrefined. The pug's Achilles heel is that the pug doesn't usually like to go outside when the weather isn't just right, and your pug can be quite stubborn about taking trips outside the potty in even the lightest of rain. Pugs have small bladders, so they need frequent opportunities to relieve themselves, sometimes as often as every hour or two. Because your pug might not always want to leave the comfort of your house, litter box training works well with them, giving the little dog a place to use that won't leave stains in your carpet. Dog litter boxes usually have a square flat surface covered with artificial grass. I'll leave a link in the description.
Number 6.
I've had nothing but praise for the Bichon throughout the history of this channel, and rightfully so. The Bichon is an intelligent, loving little dog, not to mention they are terribly cute. But Bichons are particularly stubborn when it comes to potty training. Like most small dogs, the Bichon has a small bladder and needs to go out often. Paper training is often used in training puppies to not just pee anywhere on the floor, and is often used as an intermediate to outdoor pottying. This is inadvisable for male pups though. Males tend to have more trouble differentiating between appropriate and inappropriate places to urinate than females, and are more likely to struggle with paper training and can create difficulties moving forward.
Number 5.
Moving into number 5, we go from marginally difficult to difficult. The miniature Pinscher is widely considered one of the most difficult breeds to potty train. In some cases, your Min Pin may not ever be completely competent with the task of going out to potty. Being extremely sensitive to cold and rain, your potty-trained Min Pin might decide at any moment that it would rather just find a corner. To help, take your smaller dog out for potty breaks on a leash. This helps keep your dog on task.
Number 4.
The Pomeranian can be a bit of a quirky little dog with its cocky, animated personality. Related to the Siberian Husky, the small Pom does not lack in intelligence, but does have no small amount of stubbornness running through its adorable little body. The Pomeranian will do what it's allowed to get away with. Consistency is key. You can't just accept accidents. You have to be vigilant in watching your dog and making sure to take it out often. A puppy may need to be taken out every 30 minutes.
Number 3.
There's no way around it. Italian Greyhounds are nearly impossible to completely house train. You might get your Iggy to mostly house trained, but completely might be a bit much to ask for this otherwise charming little dog. The problem is not so much their personality, but their active little bladders. You can be vigilant about taking your Iggy outside to potty and have a good amount of success, but if you miss a potty break, your Iggy will most likely leave you a little surprise on the floor. For smaller breeds like the Iggy, you should definitely consider having a doggy litter box to supplement your regular outdoor visits. Dogs are creatures of habits. Escort your dog on leash to the same location for potty breaks. Don't just put your pup outside and expect it to know what to do.
Number 2.
The Yorkshire Terrier is one of the most popular dog breeds in the United States because of its loyal, lively disposition and adorable charm. These toy dogs, however, are notoriously difficult to house train. A small bladder mixed with no small amount of stubbornness ensures that you're going to have a time with getting your dog to relieve herself outdoors. Lingering scents attract your pup, and she'll continue to soil the same area again and again. Use an enzyme-based cleaner like Nature's Miracle to break down the stain and get rid of the scent. Then add your pup's scent to the correct potty spot by depositing her poop or a paper towel soaked in pee wherever you want her to go. It may be helpful to give your pooch another way to let you know it needs to go potty. You can hang a bell from the doorknob to let it jingle when it needs to go outside.
Number 1.
There's little chance that you will ever get a Chihuahua to potty outdoors exclusively. With vigilance and positive training, you can get close, but may not ever completely housebreak your Chi. They're very smart and very trainable. The difficulty is once again a small bladder. All dogs are sensitive to punishment, even if that's just raising your voice, or even if it's an unintentional sigh when you have to clean up yet another puddle. Chihuahuas are especially sensitive to any anger or annoyance you might have about potty training. Unfortunately, they can also become frightened if you celebrate too loudly when they finally poop outside. Once they are fearful, they'll just learn to sneak off to potty. Do you have any potty training horror stories? Has your Roomba ever tracked through a fresh pile? Seriously, you gotta Google that one. It's a nightmare. Hey, thanks for holding it to the end. If you liked this video, you can check out some more here, or click that subscribe button before running off to the potty. And as always, catch you next time.